Brignell, Esquire. Yes, I believe this was the District 9 prawns. I don't know why District 9, I don't know what this movie is, whatever. Is it a movie? I don't know. So anyway, what did you think, darling?
I thought that he did really well. I don't like prawns though, but I did try it, so that was good. And I think where it could be lacking was the presentation.
I thoroughly agree, yes. I thought that it was a wonderfully tasty dish. It reminded me of times in Joshua's house before. The host is Indian. And
no.
It's like a restaurant. And I just felt like, yeah, this is an Indian restaurant. It tasted very good. But the way the bowl was, it was like that. It felt like a side dish. It felt like there should have been 6 others of the same surrounding me, like a proper Indian meal, the naan bread, chapati, something like that, as Joshua would tell you. So, for that reason, and for your reason...
And for a starter, you would expect a presentation on a little plate or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So...
For that reason, but well done, Sam.
Well done, guys.
We're going to
Get me there.
We're going to give you a 6.
So for Sam, I really liked your prawn curry. It was great texture. The prawns were cooked perfectly. So I am going to give you a 6 + 1. That's your score.
So is that 7?
No. Yeah, 7.
Sam's dish today, it's not bad. It was this prawn thing. Prawn? It was this prawn thing in a little awkward little spoon thing. And
Wait, what? It was in a spoon?
yeah, it was in this like massive spoon. And it wasn't a bad dish, but spiciness, it was good, it was good. So I'm going to give him a nut. Oh no, wait, wrong way. I'm giving him a 6.
Oh. Okay, so this is for Sam's, the curry starter. I did like this, it was very well seasoned. It was very filling as well actually for a starter. Probably wouldn't be my choice for a starter. It's probably the sort of thing maybe you'd have like as a side dish. It reminded me a little bit of like Bombay potatoes but with prawns. But yeah, it was very nice and looked like he'd sort of put a lot of time and effort into it as well. Also mustn't forget the effort that he made with the outfit as well. So I will give a 7 for this, based on the fact that it was very tasty and very well prepared. However, pulled down slightly by the fact that I would probably say it would be more of like a main sort of dish and should be with something else. But overall, very nice and yeah, I enjoyed it.
So, Omar and Amanda's meal, your starter, thought presentation was very good. Really immaculate food. Really like the way you kind of done like the little kind of star shape with the omelette and the chilli sauce around the edge. Taste-wise, oh no, come to that in a second. Technicalities, I thought was very good. The way you worked it together, it should have worked well, I'm going to say. Now it brings me on to the taste. Now I thought the taste was okay. I'm being very honest. I felt that I asked Amanda like what she put into it, like the paste and the other ingredients, and to be honest, I didn't really taste it. I felt that the egg, I don't know, just absorbed the taste I felt, and it was a little bit bland for me. Not until I put the chili sauce on it that it brought the flavour back. But I felt that if, like, because you guys said that you put all that that ingredient into the omelette, that there should be the taste there. I didn't really get that taste, and I'm afraid because of that, I'm going to give you a 6, a nice hearty 6. A good try, but I'm afraid it's the taste that let it down for me.
Omar and Amanda, yours was nice, bit bland, could have done with some seasoning in the omelette thing, and I didn't really like it, just to be honest. So I'm going to do 5.
Next up was Amanda and Omar's collaboration of their farewell to Jamal with his Thai dish. It was like this pancake thing. It was wrapped up in some stuff.
Thai stuff.
some muscle, man.
Hey man, you want to build some muscle? Okay. Alright, come on.
Yeah. And it was just like chili stuff. And unfortunately, Sam, if you're watching this right now, which I hope you are, subscribe, and then I'm sorry.
Okay, Omar and Amanda's. Yeah, it was very nice. It had a nice spiciness to it, which I liked. The presentation was very good as well, the way they laid it out on the plate. My only sort of dislike to it, I guess, was the fact that it was a little bit wet, but I don't know if that was because it had maybe sort of been transported or whatever, or sort of like where it had been served. But the flavour was very nice. I was pleasantly surprised because I thought it was going to be like a Mexican sort of tortilla sort of dish, but it wasn't. It was actually like egg, like almost like an omelette, sort of wrapped and rolled into something. So yeah, that was very nice. But I'm going to score a 6. But I enjoyed it. Not something that I would usually order from a restaurant, but all the same, it was trying something different, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Tyler, I thought you'd done a really good job with that. I like the kind of the 2-course kind of effect of the meal. We had like a little kind of snacky bit while you carried on cooking. I thought you thought about your guests and you thought it's going to take me a bit of time to get my meal prepared, so I'll give them like a little something to eat. Prawn crackers were really nice. I like the sauce. I wasn't too keen on the peanut butter sauce. That's because I don't really like peanut butter. I don't really like peanuts. But I tried it, and I'm still not loving peanuts. But it was good. I like the way you make the consistency of it. I liked it. It's good. The main meal I thought was really good. I know we had a small portion because we had so many other meals, but I felt if I had a bigger portion of it, I'd like it a lot more. Cooking, obviously, I can't feed the cooking. I really like the idea of the pork and the prawns. Unusual. You wouldn't think they go together, but they do go together. The ingredients in the rice was good. Loved the flavour in the rice. Really brought those flavours out in the rice and the ingredients you used. The pork, I like the kind of crispy outer burnt bits. That was nice. But I felt that the pork was a little bit fatty. I don't know if it's the cut that I got. There really wasn't much meat in it that I would call succulent pork bits. But that could be, as I said, the cut I got. But it was good. I loved it. So for your valiant effort, I'm going to give you a hearty 8 for that. Good on you, mate.
So, Tyler's, again, this is the professional chef. So, what did you think?
Always
ladies first, as you can see, I'm a real gentleman. Ladies first.
I thought that Tyler did very well. I thought that the lamb's very succulent, good off the bone. I liked the rice, and I ate a few prawn crackers as well.
It was pork, not lamb.
Pork.
I knew that I didn't want to embarrass the lady.
And then it was great pork.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I thought, again, very nice, and I really did enjoy the juiciness of the meat. It was not dry. Prawn crackers and the peanut butter syrup and all that business.
And spring onions.
Hold on a second. Prawn crackers. Do you want to get on my turf? I mean, do you not know that I own that zone when it comes to the starters? So what was you doing? Minus, please. That is a starter. I'm coming back to your main course. Yeah, again, very nice. But I think the presentation was a little bit... And my spring onions. So please, for better grades at uni, present. I wanted a mountain, almost volcanic-like, of rice, with the meat circulating inside. Maybe use a motor. Okay, so this score should be...
Da 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 da.
A 7. Almost heavenly.
Next one up is Chef Tyler.
Chef
Tyler. It was good. The pork was good. The rice, though, everything was fishy. Like everything was fishy. I mean, it's not too bad, but when everything's fishy.
What about Tyler? Was he fishy?
No comment. So my mark, since I'm the last, I can adjust scores. You was about to get minus points there, bro.
You got let off apparently.
This big 9.5. No, 6.5, bro. 6.5.
Tyler, I really enjoyed this. It would be the sort of thing that I would probably cook myself as well. And yeah, it was very tasty. The meat was cooked excellently. The rice was very tasty as well. Quite fishy. Not a bad thing. There was quite an unusual mix with the sauces. I would have liked really sort of like for those sauces to be sort of like on the plate maybe with the dish as opposed to just with the prawn crackers, because I think I noticed a few people had sort of forgotten about the sauces when they were eating the actual dish. But I really did enjoy it, and the meat was cooked lovely, and so I would give that particular dish an 8. I would have liked more of it actually as well. That was another thing. Yeah, it was very, very nice.
So now we come to curry of the Haigh. Aston, I thought your attempt at your very first curry was a valued one. However, there are a few kind of letdowns. I'll probably start with the rice. Now, kind of the rice is it's like half the meal, and the rice just was quite bland. Sorry to say. And you said you put lots of spices in it, and that just didn't come across. I just kind of lost it. It was very bland. Even it was very sticky rice as well. For curry, I found usually curry rice isn't sticky. You usually have sticky rice for sushi and stuff like that. So maybe work on your rice. If you are going to put flavours with it, make sure they come through. If not, just go with like a plain rice. I'd suggest. And then focus more on the curry. And I thought maybe also like a naan bread would be good, because you can have spices in that as well. I don't know, but that just to kind of balance it out. If your rice isn't that good, then maybe the naan bread can kind of compensate for it. This pack's ridiculous. Your curry, yeah, I'm not a great fan of curries. I'll be honest, but it was good. I liked it to a degree. I felt that for me it was a bit hot. I'm a bit wimpish. I'm going to admit I'm a wimp when it comes to curries. I can't take it too hot. Even my starter was hot for me. So I felt that because of that, the heat overwhelmed the taste of it, and I didn't really catch what you were trying to get across to your taster as such. So it was a valiant effort, and because of that, I'm afraid your curry let you down just as bad as your rice did. Sorry, mate. And because of that, I'm going to give you a 3. Sorry. It's a good 3 though. It's a good 3. Yay.
Aston.
Your turn to go first this time.
Ah, my lady, thank you very much. I've trained her well. So, Aston. Okay, I mean, I'll give him credit that he is like a meek, small boy who once was under the arm of Sam Brignell and has now sprouted into nearly a man, according to Sam Brignell. So, yeah, he did well. Apart from the rice, just try a little bit harder with the rice. Did you think so?
At least taste it for serving people.
Yes, please. I nearly died. But putting the rice to one side, I'm not sure if you can because it does make the meal. The curry was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not that keen on curries, but you did actually well, and it was quite spicy. But
yeah, although I felt I had to work myself into it, you know? There was a little bit of clove taste. It just kind of like in there, a little bit of lemon. But then it kind of just went like that. And then I started
after you drank some water.
A little bit of water, a little bit of Dr. P, as they say in the hood. But after that, kind of good. But, you know, go ahead.
What did you think of his introduction?
Presentation-wise, excellent. This kind of makes me think a bit about our school. Because I'm going to say, one main course was better in quality, I'm sorry. It was university there. Schoolboy. But his presentation went way over the university because he created atmosphere. He brought the Indian music. I felt like I was actually in Joshua's house. And now I feel like giving him more because of the presentation. Do you think so?
Okay. Aston. We will give you a
6.
Aston, seriously, man, that much turmeric, and one, your rice was bland. Like, Ryan could cook better than that, to be honest.
Baby eagle!
The chicken curry, the spices weren't blended that well. You had some spices that stand out more than others, so that could be more better. So, sorry mate, but it's going to have to be a 3.
Okay, Aston's curry with rice. I liked this. It was nice, obviously, having the curry and the rice together. The rice, I would say, would need it. I don't know whether it was because it had been sort of stored for a while before it arrived, but probably there was something, I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but there was something not quite right with the rice. But the curry was very tasty. I did wonder if it was sort of like something maybe from a jar of some sort, but actually that was probably because it tasted so nice, I don't know. But yeah, I would say that it was very nice. I would give it a 6. I must admit, bearing in mind I'd sort of eaten sort of quite a lot of other portions by this point as well, I think that probably did taint it slightly, because I was getting a bit full by this stage. But yeah, overall it was nice, so I would give it a 6.
Ali's chocolate cake. Yeah, Ali's chocolate cake. I have to say, is definitely my favourite meal of the night. I've got sweet tooth, so I'm a big sweet man.
What happened to your diet?
My diet's kind of gone out the window for the next kind of few hours, but I'll make up with it tomorrow. I'll just eat like dust or something. I thought it was really nice. I loved the consistency of like how the outside was really crunchy and like the inside was like really gooey, just like it's like one of my brownies, but even better than that. I liked the fact that it was nice and warm, and the white melted chocolate was a good compliment to it. I think maybe to make it a bit varied, maybe have like a little bit of ice cream. Thanks for prompting me. A little bit of vanilla ice cream I think would be good. So you have the kind of the hot, gooey chocolate cake with a nice cold ice cream. I think it's a good compliment. Strawberry, I liked it. Maybe have like instead of strawberry, maybe have like a little bit of strawberry sauce, maybe like a chocolate strawberry sauce. I don't know. That might be a bit of a hard one to compensate with the other stuff. It was really lovely. I loved it. It was good. So for your great efforts and my favourite meal of the night, I'm going to give it a 9. So well done. Well done.
Yeah, it's cool.
Alison. At first I was excited because like it's the same name as my uncle, who's a nice guy. And
Wait, why is your uncle called Alison?
Just a nickname. His actual name is Robert, but you know,
Is it?
Really? Hannah. Yeah.
I thought it was the other way around.
For short. I don't know why Robert.
Back to the scores.
Yes.
Anyway, okay. So it was a woman. It was your cousin of Indian origin.
No.
Okay, English. Yeah, she made cake. It's fantastic. You would know what people made, but Joshua in his video editing directorship forgot to film the food, so use your imagination. It was a cake. Explain the cake. Yeah.
It was a chocolate cake. It was brown, like Omar. And it was crunchy on the outside, like Omar.
When I'm getting older.
Actually,
And
if we just
soft on the inside.
if we just look in the background there it is.
Oh, it's there.
Okay.
It's there.
Oh, we're back.
So I like this very much because it reminded me of Omar.
Oh, babe.
No, it was very nice, Alison. Well done, Alison. I don't call you Alison, I call you Annie. And yeah, and you put strawberries and cream too. so good touch.
Yes, the strawberry went down nicely. I just love the way that, I'm just going to describe it. My teeth went like this, and it's like going through a journey, like through the earth. Anyway, through the crust, and it's like through like the rivers of lava and juices.
Rivers of love.
And then the core just into me. Oh, it's fantastic. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it.
We can't really fault it, but we can't give a 10 either. So, for that reason, we're going to give you an
8. Thus making so far only the history of losers with these 5.
Alright, Alison, your chocolate cake was really good, nice and creamy and really rich. So for that, I'm going to give you a 6. Well done. It was really, really nice. Nice crusty top, great texture on it. So, you should just taste it for Alison's curry.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think he killed her.
Next one up is Alison's, who done the brownie cake thing, the Milky Way stuff, and it was good, and it was better than Amanda's course, which is
Omar and Amanda.
Omar and Amanda's one, which is the one that I rated the highest. So I'm going to give it a solid 8 and 3 pies out of 5.
It was hideous. I think I actually feel sick. It was rank. I mean, the score just speaks for itself. What was he thinking? I think I fed half of mine to Saludo and I think she threw it from the garden. It was dreadful. 1. Why, Josh? Why?
For Anu's main course, I'm going to give him a 5 purely because I'm not a fan of pie in general, but it was a very good attempt.